Good evening everyone. Myself I am Afia Nikhat. I am currently pursuing BTech second year in Srinivasa Ramanjan Institute of Technology in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering. Now today's topic is acid rain in China, soil degradation and its consequences for agriculture. How it impacted in China, how the agriculture is affected by the acid rain. Let us see in this video. Acid rain impact. I'm telling about you a case study that is impacted by acid rain by China. Effects on soil fertility in China. It is affected on soil fertility further in China, where how prolonged acid decomposition devastates soil chemistry, crop productivity, and the livelihoods of millions of rural farmers across China's agriculture regions. And it also affected in more impact the silent rate scale of problem. The acid rains in China's agriculture heartlands. There are two types of main problems that are faced by China. Is scale of problem is over 40% of China land area suffers a acid deposition, primarily sulfuric acid rain and industrial emissions and coal combustion. It means the acid rain is one part of sulfuric acid and coal combustion, which will be collided and form into the sky, and it will be rain. Over 40% of China's land or suffers from acid rain. And second point is geographic hotspot. Let us see what is meant by geographic hotspot. Southern East China faces the most severe impact, where heavy rainfall and dense industrial activity combine to intense acid and agriculture zones. In agriculture also it mostly affected by acid rain in China. Social calcium depletion. The foundation of fertility crumbles. Calcium is essential for soil structure, plant nutrition and microbial activity. Acid rain triggered as a catastrophic decline in the critical element across China's agricultural soils. Let us see the graph of the China which is affected by the acid rain. Up to 0.2 to 0.6 it is affected by the acid rain in China. We can see the graph, those blue and dark lines are appeared before and after acid rains impacted at China. Acidification cascade. What is acid rain and what the compounds it will be formed due to acid rain? Let us see in this video. Acidification cascade. Nutrition imbalance and toxicity spiral. First is acid rain. Acid rain is formed by sulfuric acid and nitric acid lowers the pH dramatically. We can see in moreover industries there will be a pollutant smoke will be coming out of the industries that will be causes met acid rain. And next, aluminum activation. Low pH releases toxic aluminum ions from its soil minerals. And second damage is root damage. Aluminum stunts root growth and nutrition absorption. It absorbs the nutrition and it stirs the aluminium. And fourth one is microbial collapse. We can see in soil microbes vital of nutrients cycling or eliminated. And fifth one is soil fertility. Overall soil fertility rapidly deteriorates. Reduces uptake to phosphorus, potassium and magnesium disperse plants. Nutrition variable communities essential for nutrient cycling and soil health and productivity. Crop productivity decline. Quantifying the agriculture damage 30%. There are 30% what yield loss is and linked to soil pH drop from 6.5 to 4.5 at affected regions. It means it damaged up to 30% of soil fertility. That pH drop, that water drop of acid rain will be fallen into the agricultural land and it is linked up to 6.5 to 4.5 in affected regions. And next is 44%. Pacochi yield decline. Severe nutrient stress and aluminum toxicity in acidic soils. It means the soils yield decline. The particular moisture will be present in the soil will be declined due to the acid rains. And 50% plus population dependent on rice. Rice staple faces nutrition staple faces stress despite some photosynthesis benefits. This all will be benefits of a soil fertility, but it is damaged by the acid rain up to moreover 50% plus. Acid rain reduces soil respiration and microbial activity. Moreover, the carbon and over fertility will be the facing amount pressures, harvest increasingly degraded soils. These are more important for agriculture, for farming. This is a lot of damage which be caused by the acid rain in China. Up to now, we have discussed about the acid rain affected in agriculture. Now we will discuss about the rural livelihood at risk. It means when the acid rain is going on, how the people are affected by the acid rain. Let us see in this slide. Rural livelihood at risk, the human cost of soil degradation. There are two pressures and consequences by the humans. First is economic pressures. Decline. What is meant by economic pressures? How it will be related by China. We will see it. Declining yields threaten food security for millions of smallholder farmers. Food is a natural resources which we can keep our healthy body, and declining yields threaten food security for millions of smallhold farmers. By the affecting of agriculture, farmers want any smallhold farmers, how will they live? This is a lot of damage for them. Increased fertilizer used to compensate for nutrition loss raises production costs. By forming the agriculture, by acid rain is falling on the agriculture land, it will be affected the agriculture. Agriculture is affected, then where will we get the food and the production of anything of food items? A farm also more affected by the acid rain. It causes high when the production is low. It is one of the economic pressures. And next, third point is higher expenses reduce profit margins and household incomes. There are household incomes, from there their prices will be more and their household incomes also will be more expensive for smallhold farmers. It is a most economic pressures faced by the China due to acid rain. And second one is social consequences. Economic stress derives rural-urban migration and family separation. Agriculture communities lose culture, continuity and social cohesion. Youth abandon farming for unstable urban employment. Hence, these are the rural livelihoods at risk when the acid rain is impacted people's life. Government response and progress, policy milestones and ongoing challenges. Let us see about China's government. In early 2000s, China implements strict SOT emission regulations. 50% reduction achieved through industrial controls and cleaner technologies. It means it has implemented this in early 2000s. At 2010s, again China has implemented another rule, or NOx emissions remains presently high due to the late regulations and rising the industrial agriculture activity across regions. At present, ongoing, the China soil monitoring remediation efforts the unstable significant scaling to address the vast affected areas. Hence, these are the government response and progress policies and which was implemented at early 2000s and 2010s, and now present it has implemented this up to policies milestones on ongoing challenges of China. Now let us see about mitigation strategies restoring the soil health agriculture productivity in China. There are main four basic things we have to learn or we have to know, that is mitigation strategies restoring soil health and agriculture productivity. First one is limiting application. Adding lime neutralizes soil acidity and refuses depleted calcium reserves. They are saying about that when the acid rain is fallen into the land, the limiting application, adding, how will be the nature response to the limitations like acid, basicity, how it reaction with sand and soil. Let us see about it. And second one is balanced fertilization. It will be balanced in fertilizations. Precision nutrition management reduces excess nitrogen and environmental contamination. After falling the acid rain in the soil, then it will take place at a precision nutrition management reduces excess nitrogen. It reduces the excess nitrogen and environmental contamination. At agroforestry integration, trees enhance soil organic matter, restore microbial communities and build license. And crop rotation, diverse planting patterns, rebuild soil structures and nature fertility over time. Hence, these are the mitigation strategies and restoring soil health and agriculture productivity by China. Protecting China's soil and securing its future. How will this China protect this soil after affected by acid rain? How it will be protected agriculture? Let us see how it has protected and securing its future. What ideas that the government has faced the challenges for securing its future. The challenge is acid rain has deeply undermined soil fertility, crop yields and rural livelihoods across China's agriculture regions. This is a challenge for China. When the acid rain is affected, it damages total agriculture and soil fertility and crop yielding in the China. The solution for this, the problem of solution is coordination action combining strict emission controls, scientific innovation and farmer engagement in critical. And the imperative restoring soil health is foundation to food security, rural prosperity and sustainable agriculture development. This is the protecting China's soil, securing its future by taking its challenge as one problem and it has a solution, it has decided the solution for it and it is ongoing the imperative manner. Then this is the scheme that has China done to overcome their challenge and the problem that which was affected by acid rain. Future outlook. Balancing development and sustainability. We can see that how will be the future of China. Moreover, there will be a question that after affecting the so many agriculture products or yields, crop yields in the China, how will be its future outlook for balancing development and sustainability. We can see the four limitations of future outlook by China. First one is industrial growth and second one is climate integration and third one is policy coordination and fourth one is crop resilience. We all know about that four, but what is use of these four? Let us see now. Continue industrial growth. Continued expansion risks reversing emission reduction gains without stronger enforcement and cleaner technologies. It is overall come under the industrial growth, which means the continued expansion. They are taking a challenges and facing it overall growth. They are not backwarding, they are forwarding with some challenges and with their problems with solutions. And second one is climate integration. Acid rain mitigations must integrate with climate smart agriculture for comprehensive environmental protection. Policy coordination. Integrated approach combining the regulations and the technology and the farmer support achieves lasting results. Crop resilience. Search into the acidic soils offers pathways the farmers. Hence, these are the future outlook of China and they are very greatly. They greatly had industrial growth and climate integration, crop resilience, and policy coordination. They are overcome the affected by the acid rain. They are taken as the problem as a challenge, and they overcome the challenge by their brilliant solution for thinking this future outlook of China. And thank you for giving this opportunity to explain to you. Thank you.